Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. I am here with my co-hosts, the Dynasty Chef Steve and Jordan Rains, 50 Shades of Drunk. Good morning, gentlemen. How are you doing?
What's up? Good morning.
Man, ready. Big week. Playoffs.
Yeah, baby.
Yep, it's happening.
Let's get this money.
Dude, I'm you know how it is, like, you don't want to, you're confident in what you put out, but yet you're still a little nervous because
it matters.
It matters. This is the money week, so
there is no next week. There is no, well, there could be, but
well, hopefully there's a next week, because if there ain't, I'm in trouble.
You gotta get it right.
I don't know. I've made some good moves, and we'll see what happens.
Yep.
I'm more worried about my offensive side than my defensive side. I'm gonna feel pretty strong about it, but man, I've got guys like Dalvin Cook who went down. You're wondering what he's gonna do this week, so
he better show up. He's gonna make a lot of people mad. Dude, Twitter would tilt so hard.
Oh my gosh, Dalvin Cook got me here. Now I'm gonna lose because he's out again, man.
It's life. All right, man. So I got some interesting questions already. Jaylani Tavai or Tart for for your dynasty groups. I know that you've been asked this as well. Fantasy Ray asked me. So for me, I like Tart. Don't get me wrong, but Jaylani Tavai, for the long run, I think is the right play to keep. I like Tart, but I just think there's so many good players coming out of this year's draft. There's no way I'm sticking with Tart. So, personally.
Yeah, I said the same thing. I think Tavai just represents a safer play long term. He just got drafted this year, so he's only been able to show off so much. So there's still a lot of room to grow and a lot more upside available to him probably.
Oh, my man.
In the league for a little while.
My man Jackson starting Sean Lee and DeMarcus Lawrence.
Yeah, DeMarcus Lawrence was a tough look this week. He's been a tough look pretty much all season. I mean, it's a sad reality, but
I didn't like Sean Lee personally. I mean, we talked about this. I think even Brandon said something to you about it, right? About how he didn't look at your rankings.
And he did. I didn't have him in there in my top 24.
I'm sorry, Jalen.
I still had Jalen Smith in my top 24.
Well, Jalen Smith, I knew he was going to ball. He actually was going against me in another league, which sucks.
Yeah, I'm really happy I drafted.
Oh, my bad.
And I mean, he's been great. He's actually my dynasty linebacker 1 as of right now, ahead of Darius Leonard, ahead of Devin Bush and Devin White. I think that he's just he got paid. He's been healthy. I mean, yeah, he had that big devastating injury, but that's 2 years ago. Now he's got almost 2 full seasons of 16 games of just badass, awesome play. I know he kind of got beat up in coverage the other night by Trubisky, but he's not terrible in coverage, even though that game might lead you to believe so.
All right, I got a question already. Let's get these questions. Tobias, what's up? Welcome, yo morning IDP fan. When y'all get a chance, tell me what y'all think about James Burgess' rise. He's been playing well for me. We've been fans. I think a couple weeks ago when I was in Vegas, I decided to tell Ryan he should start James Burgess. Well, Ryan's going against me this week in the big league, so I hope Ryan he's already up 60 points on me. So I hope that he comes in second this week. And not in points. I mean, just to me. So I like Burgess. What do you guys think?
I like him too.
I mean, go ahead.
He's been pretty solid, I think, overall.
I'm not huge on him. I'm not playing him anywhere personally, but I think you could definitely have worse options in your lineup this week. So,
well, that's because when you draft against these guys who don't know how to play IDP football for some reason, and you've been crushing everybody.
Well,
that one league that you're in, how bad is it? You got a bye this week in that league, right?
Yeah. The one league where I was on a 10 game win streak, I did not get a first round bye for whatever reason. They don't have buys, so it's a 2-week playoff thing.
Oh, okay.
But I'm up a lot. I'm playing this guy from DraftSharks.com, and he's got 224 points, and I have 321. So I'm up like almost 100 on him going into today. So unless I have an absolute travesty, I should just walk straight through that one.
Mm-hmm.
I got really lucky. I'm in 3 ESPN leagues, and for whatever reason I drafted really well on ESPN. Like I have made not very many moves on these teams, and I had early picks in those ones though. In a lot of my leagues I did not have early picks. So I ended up with like Leonard Fournette and Dalvin Cook and Christian McCaffrey, at least one of those guys in each of these teams. And I don't have them on any of my other teams except for one on MFL. So
that wasn't the commissioner got rid of all my players.
Oh yeah, I'm playing him. I'm playing him today in the playoffs.
I hope you wax that mother.
Yeah, do it.
Hopefully, we'll see. I thought the playoffs were last week. I beat him last week, but apparently,
It's funny how that moved.
yeah, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, real quick. IDP is life.
Love
this
morning.
Good morning. Sinbin got us a question real quick. Need safe, solid play. Devin Bush or Vigil? It's funny.
Yeah.
Could also play Payne from Jax. Dude, Payne's been balling.
Yeah, he had a good game last week. I've actually considered on Sleeper he has a defensive back designation, and I've been thinking about picking him up and playing him over Antoine Bethea this week. I know it's a risky, just a wild kind of last ditch effort kind of situation because Bethea has slowed down the past 2 weeks, and he's my DB2. But if I could get a guy who's going to be starting at middle linebacker or weak side linebacker or whatever they do with Payne, and I can play him in a linebacker in a DB spot,
could be good.
I know.
Here's the thing about Devin Bush and Nick Vigil. Devin Bush is going to be in coverage a lot today. Right? I mean,
yeah, I think Vigil's the better floor.
The safe play. Mm-hmm. If you're looking, you said safe. So saying I'm going to go with Nick Vigil, I think the guys are going to be with this one. So
yeah, we were just discussing Bush before we started.
Bush, this dude was a guaranteed. You got to play him every week. Where did he go?
Yeah,
we missed.
There's a couple weeks ago. The final drive of the game, he had 3 solo tackles, and otherwise, he would have 0 points. And he ended up having in our IDP league that would have been 6. So just in that one right there, where there's an RDP alternative. So. Crazy. Well, all right, guys, we got people online. We got, let me get some talks. I know Ronnie's on here. If she ain't saying nothing. We got 10 people on Periscope and 3 people on YouTube right now. So give me some love, guys. Ask your questions. We're here for playoffs.
Yeah, IDP Army guys, what's up? Give us some start sit questions, some rank these guys questions. We'll go over the ins and outs here in about 20 minutes when that stuff starts coming out. I know a lot of people are dealing with the same thing I'm dealing with, which is Jabril Peppers going out. I'm in the playoffs in a league where Jabril Peppers, I just lost him. I'm in the playoffs in another league where I just lost Jamal Adams. And that sucks because I've been riding those guys hard all season, just like comfortably playing them, knowing that they're always going to do something and knowing that they have the ability to be the one on the week. And now I'm in a weird spot. I'm starting Kareem Jackson in a place where I've been playing Jabril Peppers all season. That doesn't feel too great.
Tracy Walker or Eric Harris today?
I'll go Tracy Walker.
Yeah, Tracy Walker's upside is phenomenal.
Yeah, he played good all season. He played all last week. So you could play Tracy Walker again as a 1 because that's what he was before he got injured. I mean, he's still a high tackle machine.
Even Taylor had a good week last week, even with him.
Yeah, I'm playing both of those guys in different spots, so I'm comfortable with them. One thing that we didn't talk about a lot this last week on our first show, I don't know if you guys covered it on the hour. I didn't listen to the whole thing. I listened to most of it. Was Derwin James. He played 98% of snaps last week.
He's just gonna come back and play it all. So
yeah, I said they're like, oh, they'll play just a little. I was like, this could be a Minkah Fitzpatrick situation where he's just out there 100% snaps day one, and he was 98%. So I think he was off for 1 or 2 snaps last week. So, and nobody has really said anything about him or commentated on him all week. I've kind of been watching and listening. High level play. I mean, he's back in action. I picked him up in a couple of spots.
I mean, he's a baller.
And, who are your possible pivot moves with Hubbard out?
Oh, man, that's
Because we
Yeah,
got our man Hubbard out this week.
okay.
That's
My pivot
Mhm.
move for this week, and what I'm actually doing is I'm playing Zach Thomas against the Bengals because it's the Bengals.
Chad Thomas.
Chad Thomas, sorry, not Zach Thomas. Chad
Yeah, I
Thomas.
was going to say there's a good pivot right there. Even Dunlap, he's probably on your waivers because he's had a chill.
Dunlap is not been on my way. That dude been balling.
I mean, he's on several waivers that I'm in.
I wish he was in my waivers in that
So
league.
if you're in a redraft, he's probably maybe available.
Probably maybe.
I mean, I'd say there's a pretty good chance.
Jonathan
Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, if you just want a couple points for sure. Guys like that. He's not having the season I anticipated him to have. Not even close, honestly. I thought he would have.
Matt Ionite's got to be a pivot too in this situation. I mean, I'm in a spot.
I got a pivot too.
Matt Ionetis, Everson Griffin, like we talked about, and Chad Thomas. Right now, I'm playing Chad Thomas, Matt Ionetis. I want to play Everson Griffin, I really do, but he was hurt last week, so I'm always iffy about playing somebody the week after they come back from injury. So,
fair.
Yes,
Always.
That's what we're always taking questions. So give it to us. We'll give you some advice. That's what we're here for. Literally, what our Sunday show is for is this: start set questions. You ask us dynasty. We don't care. That's what we're here for. On to this quick question. Russell says Kevin Beard or Darren Waller, or for Darren Waller, covering Darren Waller. I have Darren Waller in pretty much every league I have, I'm playing. And I am scared to death this week because of this matchup. So, yes, I mean, why would you not play? Beard's been pretty solid all year. He ain't Logan Ryan, but there you go.
Beard's okay. I'm not expecting huge things from him. He does have that potential to blow up, but he's a solid, floor play.
Do you want to? Okay, so next question, and this is crazy. You're gonna love this one. 2 of the 3: Kuechly, Hicks, or Warner. Do you have the best problem on the planet right now? I mean, he's a must play. Hicks he's in line to be the MVP. All right, defensive MVP. I mean, Joe Schobert's right with him. It's very close. You are in a really good spot. Bro, that's crazy to me.
I'm going to go Hicks and Warner.
I'm with you, too, because Kuechly's just kind of he's been there. He's been good.
Skating by the past couple of weeks. Fred Warner is not skating by the last couple of weeks. I mean, he's been having a fantastic season since Quan Alexander came out. He gets to play the Saints today at the Saints, where they love the short to intermediate, passes. I think there's going to be a lot of tackling opportunities for Fred Warner today.
I'm with you, Fred Warner. I mean, and the big, that line isn't really great, so he's got an opportunity to get a sack. So I think we've decided we're going to go with Hicks and Warner here. Hicks is a great question.
It's gonna feel weird sitting Kuechly too, but I think honestly,
I was talking the other day about how it was.
I think that's
sitting Kuechly.
You can't sit Fred Warner. The facts are you can't sit Fred Warner and you can't sit Jordan Hicks. Statistically, they're having better seasons for IDP than Kuechly, and they have been for a while now. So you just got it might feel weird, but
it does feel weird, but it's
welcome to
this season.
Yeah, good question. Hopefully it pans out for you. You get that W this week, bro.
Go to YouTube, add us IDP411.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go with, real quick. Morning, gentlemen. And Brandon Graham. Weird scoring here: 1 point per tackle, 5 points per sack, 2 points for pass deflection. Well, Brandon Graham has the higher pass deflection opportunity, I would tell you, but I love Antoine Bethea. I think he, in the tackle aspect, he's probably got a better chance more tackles.
Mm-hmm.
Who do the Eagles play today? Is that Miami?
No,
Yes.
Eagles. Yeah.
No.
Jets play the
The
Eagles play the Giants.
The Giants.
Yes.
I would play Brandon Graham because that's the
Monday night.
all you need is 1 sack and 3 tackles or 2 tackles, and you probably hit what Antoine Bethea's kind of upside is for the week in tackles. They're in the same game.
That 1 week he had what?
It's
12
Yeah, he
tackles.
can get double-digit tackles, but it's been a while since he got them this season. And with Peppers out, it's not. I don't know. I just feel like his energy's not been exactly what it was earlier in the season. I mean, he was kind of all over the place earlier in the year, and like last couple of weeks, I thought he might soak up more tackles, and he's just not.
Playing kind of defeated.
I'm personally going with Antoine Bethea because I have him, and I'm actually pivoting him instead of somebody else. So I have Taven Wilson, and I'm playing Antoine Bethea ahead of Taven Wilson right now, which is crazy.
Yeah, I still have Antoine Bethea ranked pretty high. It's just I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm a little worried, so I'm there with you, bro. Excuse me.
I'm personally going with Antoine Bethea. It's going to be a tough one. I do like that. In the sack aspect, maybe Brandon Graham has a good chance to get a sack. Higher chance because Bethea is going to be in the back. My man Sins he's picked 2 and got Hubbard out. Griffin or Davenport, Shaq Lawson. I'm going to go with Davenport and Griffin here.
Yeah.
Shaq Lawson has been good, but he also disappears.
And he's playing Lamar Jackson, so he's going to be slippery. Now, if Griffin's out, that's your easy pivot. Then it's just Shaq. So, but if Griffin plays, I'm playing Griffin and Davenport as well. I agree.
He's been cleared to play because I have him.
Yeah,
like I said, I'm in a weird spot because I've decided if I'm to play Meta-Ionitis in a group. So, got another one here. Let's go Cam Hill.
Is that Camu Grugier Hill?
Yeah. I think in the Whitesnake, would you play Burgess or D Payne? I'm going to say. You gonna say Burgess?
I was gonna say Whitesnake because I think it'd be him and what's his name? Nigel Branham.
Nigel Branham.
So I think he'll play a lot of snaps with Grugier Hill out. I think and Whitesnake is he's shown himself to be somebody this year when he's needed to be. So, and again, they're playing Eli Manning, so I like the turnover upside.
You're swaying me.
I know. Actually, I'm about to go put I'm about to go squeeze old Whitesnake into a lineup right now.
Yeah, you're swaying me over here.
Whitesnake hasn't been bad.
Actually, I'm looking at that lineup right now, and I'm like about to put him in.
That's a Monday night game too, so there you get a little of that Monday night action, which is always fun.
That's I'm too, but so Marcus Golden's been pretty consistent lately.
I don't know.
And I knew he's playing for the Giants, so that's the reason that I've stuck with him over Nate Gary or just
Judon or Whitesnake.
I like Matt Judon. Period.
Yeah.
Even against your Bills, the Bills are gonna take another hit. You know that though. Let's go. Yeah, I like Brandon Graham in the one conversation we had earlier.
Yeah, I've been playing him all season.
It's a close one, but Brandon Graham has the upside for the one. Let's go. I can't get off it. Just letting you know, Jordan, that Burgess has been a top 10 linebacker since starting. Okay, I'm done with Burgess.
Can't argue with that.
Like I said, ever since Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
I I don't hate it.
I think he's going against me this week, though, so I hope Burgess has to slow down. Ryan's been killing me, dude, like all year. This dude, every time I play this freaking guy. What it is in defense I can trust. Which defense can you trust? Total? The Patriots?
Nah, they're playing Kansas City. You're gonna get run up on today.
I don't know.
Kansas City gonna
I
pull
don't know if
up.
that's going to happen. They've got the
Pulling up on the Pats today.
They've got the plan. They've got the master plan for that team.
Pulling up. Mahomes has got them both top loaded.
40 points to them at one point.
What?
Remember last year during the season? Didn't the Patriots?
This ain't last year. You talking about last year?
I know, that's what I'm saying. The Patriots allowed 40 points
And
to Kansas City, and then in the playoffs,
the difference is they got to keep up today. Patriots are gonna get buried, Steve. Suck it.
We'll see. We'll see what
Buried.
happens.
If you don't understand, my man Steve over here, Patriots fan, Chiefs fan. Just so we're clear.
Yeah, I usually wear my Mahomes jersey on the show, but I didn't feel like digging it out. I'll dig it out.
I'll be honest with you. I would love to tell you the Pittsburgh defense is the one you can trust of all the teams you can trust.
Probably.
However, Arizona torched San Francisco twice. They should have won both those games. But then they got waxed last week by the Rams. So who knows? But here's the defense he's asking for. Green Bay, Washington, San Francisco, New Orleans. Where San Francisco is playing New Orleans is not going to put up big numbers against San Francisco. Or Green Bay versus Washington. I like the Green Bay play more than the San Francisco play, personally.
Yeah, me too. I think that the Green Bay pass rushers are gonna get a handful of sacks today, and I mean, you could say the same for San Francisco, but Drew Brees is pretty good at getting the ball out quickly. So
he's taking some sacks this year.
If your league gets QB hits, I'm interested a lot in San Francisco, but you probably won't get QB hits on a team defense. So,
Ryan, I don't even want to answer this. You're up 60 points on me right now. You're going to lose by 12.
Lose by 12?
You're going to lose by 12. Chris McCaffrey's the difference. Chris McCaffrey's going to score 40 points today, and you're going to be pissed at me. If Chris McCaffrey scores below 20, which is impossible because his average is 35, you're going to hate me. If Chris McCaffrey gets his average, I beat Ryan. If he doesn't, because Baker has a great match. If Baker and Chris McCaffrey both blow up, you're good. I am favored by 17 to win, so my number's 12. I'm going to win by 12.
We'll see.
So that's a win.
Me and Ryan are 1-1 against each other this year. We've had some good games. I mean, even last year we had some good games.
Yeah.
Let's back up to another question. Kevin Beard or the Badger?
I'm going Honey Badger.
Oh, we knew you'd pick him.
Why?
I knew you'd pick him.
Because they're playing the Chiefs, or they're playing Kansas City. There's going to be a lot of.
Is he going to guard over top, or is he going to come down and try to get the dink and dunks?
Mm-hmm.
I think he's going to try to do both. I mean, I think
He's going to try. He's going to try.
Who's his best tackle game this year? 6?
Whose best tackle game?
Well, I can tell you who's had more points. Kevin Beard.
Mm-hmm.
That's not close.
Yeah.
He's always wrong when it comes to the Honey Badger.
So here's the thing. We have pushed on our hat bet like 3 weeks in a row now, which is ridiculous, by the way. How do you push? But we keep pushing because it's been like 3 tackles, the same yardage in running, all this crap. A half a point. I'm not going to – if it's a half a point in rushing, I'm not going to take that victory because it's not a win to me.
All right, let's ask this question a different way. Who has more completions today, Tom Brady or Derek Carr?
Tom Brady.
Okay. So who do you want to play on the other side of the ball more?
Who has a better chance to turn the ball over to the safety?
I mean, Derek Carr's been pretty efficient this season.
Yeah, throwing to Darren Waller, who Kevin Beard's going to cover. Okay, so hat bet.
I don't want to have that. I'm just saying.
What's the last
I don't want to.
I don't want to have that.
thing?
I'm over these hat bets.
I'm going to take this L.
So embarrassing video bet.
It's going to beat him, personally.
There you go, Russ.
What up, Brandon? Playoffs? You're going to love this question.
Ngakwe, Max Crosby, Dunlap, Clowney.
Do I get to pick 1, 2?
Yeah,
Are
how
we ranking them?
I play?
Rank
Max
them.
Robinson has
If
been
I'm ranking them,
savage.
I'm probably going Ngakwe, Crosby, Clowney, Dunlap.
3 weeks ago, Clowney wouldn't be on this list for you.
No, you're right, but his snaps have gone up big time, and they've been. Who don't they play the Rams? Yeah, I think Clowney's going to give Jared Goff absolute hell.
Jared Goff lit up Arizona last week.
That's
Lit
fine.
him.
That's fine.
Carlos Dunlap is playing the butchered offensive line of the Browns.
Okay, so what's your order?
A savage, and Ngakwe is Ngakwe. So I get to you. So Dan says you can only pick one.
Well, there you go. I think he's picking Ngakwe.
Yeah, I'm going to take Ngakwe.
Who's Jacksonville playing?
You need one for a playoff win.
I don't even know.
Dude, Max Crosby's been tearing it up.
Jacksonville plays the Chargers. I'm playing Ngakwe. 100%.
I had somebody send me a message just now to confess my love for Dina Meyer. So let's just not get this twisted. Dina Meyer is my high school crush. She has been liking my stuff on Twitter, and I am trying to take her on a date. Cheers. Dina Meyer is a 10. Let's not. If you guys don't know who Dina Meyer is, it's Diz from Starship Troopers. All right.
Excellent. Yep, I remember.
She's a 10. Still a 10.
Still, yep.
She's 50. She's about to be 51 years old.
So,
She's a 10. Smoking.
That's good enough.
man's in love.
Me to do that. So Dina Meyer.
The man's in love.
I have been since I first met her. So there's that.
He loves football and Dina Myers.
So you say Ngakwe is your number one. Max Crosby is my number one for this one. Max Crosby's killing it lately. They cannot stop this kid.
Yeah,
He's got 7.5 sacks.
definitely blown up the last few games.
Was he undrafted?
I actually have them back to back. No, he was like a third or fourth or sixth.
That's right.
I actually have them back to back in my rankings, and I have Max Crosby ahead of Ngakwe. So I guess by my rankings, I should have said Mad Max.
Yeah, but you know how much you love Ngakwe.
I know.
Your love is real. Brandon, some good question here, but we already know the answer.
Demario Davis.
Demario Davis is part of the IDP Army, guys. He's
Low-key.
an avid retweeter of
Low-key.
liker of the IDP Army.
Mm-hmm.
Demario Davis is easily one of the top guys in the league. Deion Jones has finally started playing well for some reason. He's been really good the last 3 weeks. Demario Davis has been consistent.
Yep.
And I love the floors. And the floor for Deion Jones is 1 tackle. Floor for Demario Davis is 5 tackles. Floor. So I'm going. I think we all agree. Demario, DD.
Oh yeah,
The
man
double
of
D.
God.
Man of God.
Yeah, I
Richard.
actually decided to instead of getting a TJ Watt jersey during the Cyber Monday deal, I'm gonna get one of his either one of his Man of God shirts or I'm gonna get one of his like Kill Proud Eat
Nice.
Hunt, kill,
Nice.
prowl, whatever it is. I'm gonna get one of those shirts.
Badass.
Yeah, I retweeted it. It's for his foundation or something.
It's
So
awesome, dude.
screw it.
It's legit.
Let's do it.
Josh Allen, Alec Ogletree.
Josh Allen.
Totally different positions here we're talking about.
Josh Allen's got linebacker designation in Sleeper and in ESPN, I know.
Alec Ogletree is playing Philly, though, on Monday night.
Yeah.
If anybody doesn't know, I am not a believer in Carson Wentz. If you guys do not know this, not I don't know why they paid him.
What?
I still don't know why.
What's there not to believe in?
I believe that he can get injured again. I mean, he ain't played a full season yet. So,
it's just about that time too, ain't it?
oh yeah, tweak a leg or something.
Almost injury time.
Or,
Oh, I got a hammy.
I like Alec Ogletree personally. Not as much as I love Josh Allen. Everybody knows I'm big on the rookie. I think Alec Ogletree's the right play here. I mean, this wouldn't even be a question 3 years ago. It's because he's old. Oh, this is an easy question, I think. Man, Russ, does Houston finish top 15? Right now, yeah.
Yeah,
He's kind of he's got a good matchup today too. So I think so. I mean, I'm kind of in a weird spot whether or not I should start Jameis Winston, Kyler Murray, or Ryan Fitzpatrick today. So just don't know if I'm going to play there. But Jameis, but because Indianapolis is so banged up,
we were debating that one earlier, and it's a tough matchup.
Kyler's been balling.
Yeah, but he's playing against Pittsburgh, and that's it. Yeah,
he does.
How's he gonna play? We were gonna. Yeah, I was like, how did Lamar do? But they don't play until weeks 15 and 17, so you can't compare that. What other mobile quarterbacks have they played?
Nobody. I don't know, but the Rams just torched them for Jared Goff was a money bet. So Devin Hodges might do the same thing with James Washington. I don't know. We'll see. What other questions we got? 30 minutes into the show. I mean, Jordan's over here puzzling about something. Don't know what he's.
I'm just looking at the inactives.
Got some inactives already, huh?
Yeah, I mean, some of the guys you already knew, like Jamal Adams, Ryan Poole, Will Fuller is going to be out. That's offense, but he's going to be out. Kenny Moore's out for the Colts. You already knew that, though. Sam Hubbard.
Mm-hmm.
Not really many big names. It looks like Everson Griffin is going to play, so that's good.
They said he's good to go. My just thing about him is how much is he going to play? So we've got 6 people online, 5 people on YouTube. If you're on Periscope and you don't follow us on YouTube, IDP 411 on YouTube, go give us a look. Subscribe. We got some big stuff coming up this year for the IDP Army. Draft package, stuff like that we're going to talk through and see if you guys want to get in on that. So IDP 411 on YouTube, go check us out. We are live on there as well. So
yes, sir.
Let's go. What else we got here? I had a question. Matt Ioannidis.
Olivia Vernon is inactive.
See, Chad Thomas just keeps getting hotter for me.
Yeah, definitely.
So Matt Ioannidis or Chad Thomas?
I'm still going to play Ioannidis probably.
Okay. Matt Ioannidis or Everson Griffin?
Probably still playing Ioannidis.
Chad Thomas or Everson Griffin?
I think might go Chad Thomas here.
Chad Thomas has a pretty juicy matchup in Cincinnati.
Yeah, it's probably.
Mhm.
It's tough.
Uh-huh.
I mean, Everson Griffen's playing Detroit.
I'm gonna play Everson Griffin
Yeah, that's true.
still.
But
Do you think TJ Watt has a multi-sack game today? He does this. We said this the other day. He's good he gets a sack in the first quarter of every game, and then he just like puts it on cruise control. I love him to death, but it's like, dude,
He's
he
got
gets
a bad
matched
matchup
up.
getting a sack because Kyler hasn't taken too many sacks in the last 5-6 weeks, and he's played some really good defenses.
I think TJ Watt's gonna
I
blow
think
him
it's
up.
70 yards rushing against San Francisco. So
Blow him up.
I'm in a weird spot like you are in that question
Mhm.
because I can play Kyler Murray. I also have Pittsburgh's defense in that league. So
I think they can both have good games. You know what I mean?
No, that's true.
I don't think just because Kyler gets sacked a bunch and the defense scores doesn't mean that Kyler's not still going to put up 20 plus.
here's another question. Does Devin Hodges have a good game?
Yes.
You think so? Yeah, because that Cardinal defense is pretty
Nothing to
weak.
lose. And he's got good wide receivers. I mean, Washington's come on strong. Deontay
Yes.
Johnson has been okay. I mean, they're still a run first team too. So I mean, I don't think he's going to have to throw it like 50 or 60 times.
Oh no.
No, again,
They won't even let him.
I think I have to start Benny Snell in that league.
Yeah, it's crazy how quick Jalen Samuels just was nothing.
He's just not very big, you know. And the week that he played really well, had like 14 catches.
Yeah, that was
Benny Snell
annoying.
didn't play. So
It was annoying because he made you think, wow, like imagine if he got 20 rushes in there too. Like, this
Well, I mean, he was never gonna be a feature back. He was.
some good questions here. I really like this one, and you're going to hate this. Derwin James or Minka? Derwin James getting 98%. Minka's getting 100%. You have like the best problems ever.
I'm playing.
Who are you playing?
Damn,
Point
that's tough.
flip, bro.
The Chargers play the or the Colts,
Jacksonville.
He throws the ball more than
Jacksonville.
Arizona.
Jacksonville.
So the Chargers are playing.
I'll play Minka. He's got me here. I've been riding him all season.
I think Minka Fitzpatrick's going to get a better opportunity for tackles just because Kyler throws the ball like 40 times a game. So
Exactly, and he's gonna go deep. I mean, there could be a pick. I mean, Minka is he's a picker.
Derwin James, we were just talking about this a little bit ago. Derwin James played 98% of snaps last week. Minka's played 100% of snaps every week since he's been on the team. I'm going to give you this. I think Minka gets an interception this week against Kyler, who throws the ball pretty consistently to that side. He likes that deep right side, which is where Minka plays. So I'm going to go with Minka Fitzpatrick. I know that Jordan has been on the train forever, and he's due for an interception this week. So
he's got the perfect team to get it against. Again, Derwin James is playing Jacksonville. I mean, he could
Not an interception, some sort of big play.
Yeah, I'm not saying Derwin James is not a good play, but I mean that's a great problem to have. But I'm sticking with the guy that I've been playing all season, and I'm not pulling out of my lineups now, first week of the playoffs, to play a guy I picked up on waivers last week, even if he wasn't All-Pro last year. Even if he was an All-Pro last year,
even if it is Derwin James,
I'm playing All-Pro from this season over an All-Pro from last season.
Dan, Dan, you have one of these great problems on like every position. I mean, welcome to the show, by the way. Pretty awesome. You have some evil stuff going right now, so there's that. I don't even know what this emoji
That's
is.
a train.
Oh, you're on the train. What's up, Minka Fitzpatrick train? Yeah, bro, that's a tough one. But I think we agree because of where Kyler throws the ball quite a bit.
Here's a question: Sony Michel or Marlon Mack?
I'm not touching either one of them.
Well, I have to touch one of them.
Well, I'm going to go with the worst defense here. And in that aspect.
Tomorrow it's Michelle.
Yeah. Because Tampa Bay's defense is pretty stout against the run, if not top 3 against the run.
Tampa Bay is really good against the run.
Kansas City is not.
Yeah, you're right. I got to swap them out.
Sony Michelle. And you hate that, I'm sure.
I do. But I drafted Sony Michelle.
He said, Dan says, these are the easy problems. What the heck? You must be wrecking people in this league. Rank Whitehead.
I'm going down.
Deep Pain. Tahir Whitehead? I like Tahir Whitehead. This week. Like I said, I don't trust Whitesnake. You don't trust Whitesnake wrestling. You're the one that got been on this train for weeks and weeks and weeks, and you don't even trust him this week. So you want us to get back on this train. He's been the roller coaster.
He's been on train.
He's been really good when he's been good. He's been really bad when he's been bad. Okay, Whitesnake is Night Gary if anybody doesn't understand. But honestly, I'm gonna go Tahir Whitehead, Whitesnake, and D-Pain just like you have it. Personally,
agreed. Yeah, agreed. 100%. That was an easy one.
Appreciate it, guys. Dan, appreciate you. I'm glad you're here again. Hopefully, added you. Devlin Hodges, bro.
You like his emojis there?
Well, dude, Goff has been trash all year and blew up.
Yeah.
Against Arizona. But Arizona is one of those weird teams. They can be really, really good. Or they can do what they did last week. They gave San Francisco all they wanted twice.
I don't like Eli.
Nobody likes Eli. That's why he was on the bench. If I got to play that, honestly, I like Devlin Hodges. He's got a big matchup. But Eli has Saquon. So he throws a really good swing pass. Love or hate, he does.
That's a tough question. I mean, thank God I don't have that situation. I'm probably playing Eli Manning, expecting turnovers, but expecting him to also keep it competitive.
It ain't like Philadelphia's lighting it up, bro. I mean, we just talked about this. The Dallas Cowboys are 6-7 and lead the division.
That's terrible. That's the worst division.
Yeah,
this is a must win for Philadelphia, and I can't say they're going to win this game. So
it's
Eli's
terrible.
about disturbing the force. So I'm going to go with Eli Manning. I don't know why you have this decision. These are both guys who were on the bench 3 weeks ago. So, heck, 2 weeks ago. So
it's
I'm
terrible.
I'm guessing.
Terrible. Isn't Tannehill an option?
Yeah, it's Ryan Tannehill an option. This is a 2-quarterback league, I'm guessing. So that's
It's got to be.
I'm going to go with that. I like Eli personally.
Can't you play a wide receiver there in that spot?
I like Devlin Hodges against Arizona. I get it. I think his snap count goes up this week for Gary.
Yeah, probably.
We said that earlier in the show. We could see that. Oh, I like this one. I like this question a lot. By the way, you still have one of the best screen names of all time. Lunch Table Legend. Bucks defense, Titans defense. Titans defense is stout, bro.
Yeah, they really have. Bucks defense has got a positive turnover situation.
Their run defense has been really good. Their pass defense is trash.
Yeah, man, that's tough.
It's really not that tough for me.
Who you taking?
I'm going Titans defense. Who the
Man.
Titans are today?
I'll stick with you. I'll go Titans defense too.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think they're going to be able to hold Oakland to a low scoring game.
Damn. Okay, here you go. Pick 3, and we're going to go some offensive question here. I just got a message. Singletary, Kirk, Emmanuel Sanders, Boyd, Robbie Anderson. Pick 3. I don't like Singletary's play this week. They're playing Baltimore. Kirk,
Look at him. He's got a smile because he thinks
It's a tough
Singletary's
one,
going to do awesome, right?
Pick 3. I'll tell you 2 of them. 2 or 3 for me are Boyd and Singletary. I'm playing those 2. Who are the other
You're playing
guys?
Singletary against Baltimore?
Yes.
Dude, nobody's running on Baltimore.
Look at those eyes.
I don't give a shit.
You don't care if he scores
What about
points or
Robbie
not.
Robbie Anderson's got to be a player. Right?
I love that play. I love the matchup. I'm playing Robbie Anderson.
I hate Robbie Anderson.
Hate him if you want, but he scores points.
Begrudgingly where I am playing him.
He's still playing. So
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
You are.
Team leagues where I start 3 wide receivers. Not of my own free will.
Yeah, but you're playing him, and he's going to score you points, and you're going to be like, I hate you for scoring me these points, Robbie Anderson.
It made me.
I think
Thank
it's Robbie,
you.
Kirk, and
Thank you.
Sanders.
I do thank him when he does well. Not very often, but I do thank him. All right, you know what? I am up. I'm playing him this week. I could play Cole Beasley in his spot, but I guess I'll stick with Andy.
Dude, Cole Beasley, no.
Listen to my wide receivers in this league. I'm surprised they made the playoffs. It's such a boom or bust team. And it's Tyreek Hill, James Washington, and Robbie Anderson. So I'm either getting 3 points or I'm getting like 30 points from these guys.
Dan is right. Sarah. But again, now I'll give you this. It was a complete rain game. If it is a healthy, not rain game, Mostert went off. Dude, nobody saw that coming. Not even Mostert saw that coming.
Yeah, no way. He saw that.
I will give you that. Some teams have ran the ball really well against Baltimore. Even Cleveland ran the ball well against Baltimore.
Like I said,
I'm going to give Singletary 25 carries.
Singletary's locked into my lineup. Tyler Boyd's locked into my lineup.
You lock him in then.
He's on a winning team.
I hate this one.
18 touches a week. That's what I want.
I hope he goes for 44 yards today.
No way, unless
30 touches.
No way he gets that few yards. You watched him play. He's a big play. He's just Alvin. He's just like Alvin Kamara was in
He's
rookie
gonna
year.
be like brick wall, all day long, brick wall.
In this one for my man Russell.
You going Taint?
Golden taint.
I'm playing Terry McLaurin because I am an insane
He's been good.
Because you're a rebel.
Dwayne Haskins is trash.
Yeah, Dwayne Haskins is garbage.
I mean, all they've been doing is running the ball.
Yeah, but did you see that Packers corner Kevin King is out? I think one of the other corners is out. So and it's the Packers. They're going to be down. They're going to be down. So McLaurin's going to get – I would be shocked if McLaurin gets under 8 targets this game.
I would be basically his average of passing. He threw, 15 passes last week?
Hey, Golden Tate, Sterling Shepard's back. Is Evan Ingram playing?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
Eli loves Golden Tate. Eli loves Golden Tate. So that's that one. Emmanuel Sanders or Debo? Debo Samuel has higher upside than Emmanuel Sanders.
Emmanuel Sanders has disappeared out there.
Has he? I don't have him anywhere, so I have not really been keeping up with him. I have Samuel.
Yeah, I've got him in a couple leagues, and he's been disappearing, vanishing.
I think Debo Samuel is he's great. To have a rookie wide receiver that you can play almost every week this late in the season, that's good. You probably got him pretty cheap too, off the waivers even. Dante Pettis is out. I just saw that pop up. Marquise Goodwin is out. So, I mean, Deebo Samuel's going to get so many targets today.
Like I said, I like Deebo Samuel.
So,
What else you guys got? Ooh, I like this one. This one's easy for me. Benny Snell and Singletary.
yeah.
Because I think Ty Montgomery and Blue Powell are going to split. So I'm a little weary on that. I guess Singletary is going to split with Gore, but Singletary's getting the carries. And Snell you got to play Snell, right? We talked about this. I'm playing Benny Snell in like 3 leagues.
I really, 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 really want to play Curtis Samuel.
Tate revenge game. I completely agree with Dan on this one.
Revenge.
Golden Tate, right play between McLaren, even though we're not half betting anymore.
I'm about to do last-minute lineup adjustments, and I'm about to get
Golden Tate over McLaren is the right play because I trust Eli more than I trust Dwayne Haskins, and that's saying something.
Well, man, I made the mistake of defending that guy in a tweet.
Who?
Dwayne Haskins. And then he goes out. Yeah, and then he goes out, his line wasn't helping him out, and they're and then he goes out there and he's missing his kneel down because he's out there taking pictures with his fans.
Cheers. I'd be doing that too.
I just got a message. Taven Wilson
missed his victory kneel down because he's out there taking selfies.
They're going to cut him. Are they going to bench him? No. He can do whatever the hell he wants.
Yeah, well, should be leading his team.
He is.
The losses.
Man, I wish Curtis Samuel would catch more passes. That'd be great.
It would be, wouldn't it?
I think he's averaging like 3 catches a game right now. But he's getting all these touchdowns.
Here's my question for you. Devin Singletary or who's it we talked about earlier? Emmanuel Sanders. Or not Emmanuel Sanders.
Benny Snell, Powell.
No, it's Sanders. The
Miles
running back from Philadelphia.
Miles Sanders.
Miles Sanders.
Tebow. Or Singletary. I don't know. I think Singletary's going to have a good game, personally. I know, you said whatever you want about the Bills. I mean, the dude's playing 70% of offensive snaps basically since week 8. I mean, that alone is a guy you don't take out of your lineup at running back. On top of that, he's explosive. I mean, his yards per carry is basically averaging 5 on the season. I mean, he catches
Oh, good. That's awesome, man. The waiver wire is a DFS ghost town.
I would definitely start. I mean, there's nothing wrong with
I think on the defensive side, Dan, you got a pretty strong team. So
you can start Scary Terry. Easy.
This guy has more nicknames than person I know. Maybe Haskins can take a selfie. We're just making jokes about that.
He can do it from the victory formation.
Okay, so here's another question. James Washington or Devin Singletary?
Singletary.
What?
Really? Against Arizona?
You're crazy.
I guess
gone mad.
Buda Baker could be covering James Washington.
Mad.
He's insane. You can tell by his look. Just look at him.
I'm gonna go out there.
Let's ask the Army on this one.
I'm gonna go out there.
Let's take a poll. Let's do a poll.
Let's take a poll.
On what?
James Washington or Devin Singletary?
We'll put it out on Twitter today.
Well, you better put it out in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I got to make this decision over the next hour. So,
who do you like between? Okay, I got a question. Who do you like between Tavon Wilson and Andrew Wingard this week if Ronnie Harrison can't go?
He sent you the same message, huh?
Yeah, I feel like people do that a lot. We're just interchangeable.
Yeah. Like, guys, I don't know why you send me, Steve, and Jordan separate messages when you could just send it all in one text.
Yeah, or you can tag us on the threads.
Tag us on Twitter. I don't care. I mean,
it's all good. We're not mad.
We're going to talk about it anyway.
I think Tavon Wilson is the
I agree.
play.
I told him Wilson too.
He's been good all season when he's been playing. Wingard is coming in, to play for somebody that's injured. So that means obviously the coaching staff thinks that he's not necessarily starting material. And Taven Wilson has been starting material. So that's pretty cut and dry for me. Who could have the better game is, it's honestly anybody's guess, but I stick with the known commodity of Taven Wilson, who I have had in my lineups this season, over a guy Wingard, who hasn't come close to touching my lineups yet this year, and I'm not going to play him in week 14, first round of the playoffs, personally. That's not saying he couldn't do well, but I'm not trusting him to do well. So, I'm going to trust Taven Wilson to do well, or at least perform as, near around what I want him to do. So that's that for me.
I'm with you. I told him Wilson too. So,
any more big inactives we need to talk about? Today's going to be so insane. I can just feel it.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be just bonkers. And
it's going to be wild. I'm so scared. I'm so ready. I am so ready.
Here's my question to you. Colts or Pittsburgh's defense?
Pittsburgh. Easy.
I think so too. There's top 3 defense.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, what else we got? We got all the quiet and stuff.
I hope Josh Allen I hope the Bills go out and thrash the Ravens today.
I hope so too, and I hope it's all Singletary.
Just because I want Josh Allen's name to start him. I want it to be there. It's not there yet, even though his record is there and the way the team's kind of been playing is there.
He can't throw for over 250 yards.
He doesn't have to. Okay? And he might today. This is what I want from Josh Allen today. I want 70 rushing yards, 315 passing yards, 4 total touchdowns, and a 6-point victory over the Ravens.
Dude, that's all. 4 touchdowns. Are you high right now?
I just want a quarter.
If they're going to win, it's going to be on Devin Singletary's back.
You can get 2 screen passes then. That's fine. And then we'll take a John Brown touchdown and we'll take a Dawson Knox touchdown. Boom.
All right, Dan. So it's funny you say this, right? I'm going to bring Dan's little comment up here. Pittsburgh's going to eat Kyler today. Kyler has torched the best defenses.
Eat some Kyler O's.
And then he's played bad against horrible defenses. So I don't know.
It's good defense.
Now, I will take it this way. The reason I think the Rams played well against them, because the Rams run the same offense. Really. But, they just couldn't stop Robert Woods. He just torched them. He had like 14 catches or something. I'm iffy on this one. And I think obviously I'm a Sooners fan if you guys don't know. But it's going to be interesting. I really want to go to the game next week, but I can't because I'm going to be in Oklahoma. So, but let's get this title.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty awesome that all of you are in the playoffs, and I love to see that, except for Ryan because I'm playing Ryan this week. But it's awesome that you guys have taken our advice this year, and hopefully you've had fun as much as we have because we're having a blast. 41 sacks. As Dan says, 41 sacks.
Only 41?
That's pretty good. We appreciate the IDP Army. Hopefully you're in the playoffs in at least some of your leagues. Hopefully all of them, but in some of them, hopefully we've given you guys, information and advice and analysis that has been useful to you, and hopefully you're kicking ass. Today's the big day. We're an hour away from the beginning of the end of some people's season and the beginning of a long march to victory for others. So I know I'm ready to get there. I'm a little nervous, but I really just want to get all the way through this first round, at least in all the leagues I'm in the playoffs. That would be nice.
Big week, man. Again, like we said, we appreciate the IDP Army. We appreciate all you guys. Dan, blowing up this week. You're going to be our MVP this week for most comments. My man Russ and Rich, and I don't know where Rich has been lately. It's on a hiatus. Let's get some shout outs.
Kyle today. We missed Kyle.
Yeah, he told us he was going to be here, though. So,
did he?
Yep. Chris, Rich.
Yep, newcomer Chris.
Lunch Table Legend. Sinvin. Ryan, I know you're on here somewhere.
We have one other question real quick. Jayon Brown or Drew Tranquil? What are you guys' thoughts? I'm going to go Brown.
You got to go with Brown if he's healthy. He's played very, very well this year.
Exactly.
I mean, in one of our main leagues, he had like 300 points last year. So he is a stud when he's healthy.
Agreed.
Okay.
Cool.
But you guys, I set up your poll for a half hour. We should hear about that here in just a few minutes.
Okay.
Tweeted it out. So if any of you guys want to check that out, I tweeted it out.
Sweet. I'll go
give it a Washington. Is that the tweet?
James Washington, Devin Singletary.
All right. You guys go check out go vote. I won't vote. I'll wait. And then I'll make my decision come game time for the next 20 minutes. So, or 30 minutes, I guess. So, all right. So I think that's it. I appreciate all you guys, and thanks for popping in.
All right. Awesome. Later, guys. See you next week.